Hey guys, what's going on? It is Chris here once again. As normal, hope all you guys had a very good night in the NBA last night. It was a little interesting, only those 5 games. We had a couple injuries happen. Josh Jackson went out. TJ Warren was announced out. We had a couple interesting things happen. So if you probably had Josh Jackson, like probably almost all you guys did because of the Warren news, probably got screwed a little bit there. But yeah, for the most part, definitely not too bad. Like I said, scores weren't that high last night, but once again, we did come through with a 299.9 exactly there. As you see, when some of our subs, they just doubled and quadrupled up there. Why not? Told them the bet light. It wasn't the best night, and doubled up their money there. So in this one here, this was my lineup. Anthony, we also won as well. I think we 3 out of 4 lineups last night we cashed. If not, it was 2 out of 4. I'm pretty sure it's 3 out of 4. But anyway, like I said, 299. We had Westbrook, not too good. He did all right. Peyton kind of sucked. Wiggins was all right. Booker, yeah. Put Brewer in there. A lot of you guys probably did because he was starting. Valencia, definitely a very good pick there. Green stepped it up with the 50 because of Curry. Anthony just sucked. And then Cody Zeller did all right with an 18. So, yeah, somehow that finished with the 299 and, definitely won some money. So I'll definitely take that, like I said. There's a couple other lineups, a 287, 282, 287. So, like I said, that one there, Anthony's was the 287. And mine was a 282. It won maybe in a couple tournaments. But like I said, Jackson just killed the lineups quite a bit there. So, but, even on a bad night, we definitely came through for our subs. Like I said, didn't win crazy a lot. But, we told everyone to bet likes. We knew it wasn't a good night. So, yeah, definitely we'll take the money. Anyway, tonight's looking very, very good. But as normal, if you guys want in on our premium lineups, let us know. $40 for the month, 3 to 4 lineups per day from Anthony and I. As normal, PGA, $10 per week. Always starts on Thursday and always ends on Sunday. You get 2 lineups per week for that. To get in on either one of those, as normal, check out our website down there in the comment section. Click on it. Get you all signed up. Also, as normal, you will have to have a Twitter to access our lineups. So definitely would love that. Have you guys on board. And like I said, tonight's looking very good. I feel like it's going to be a pretty good night tonight. So, I would recommend jumping on board here tonight. So, yeah, anyway, we'll do a recap of last night. Like I said, I didn't really give you too many guys because there's only 5 games. So, anyway, here, the top 3 here, these were the studs from the list I gave you. And then these are the guys that I didn't include it in the video, but I put on my draft dashboard list for the subs that, like I said, that sign up through the link. So, yeah, not too many people really went off. Hassan Whiteside, I guess, a 42-6. He did all right there against Joel Embiid. But like I said, for the most part, just not too many good scores out there. Howard was all right with a 38-4. Nothing too crazy. DeMarre Carroll with a 36-5. But that was mostly it. I had Jeff Teague. He hit right below normal. I could have put in Westbrook. He hit just below normal. Booker, those guys were all kind of on the edge of studs, but didn't really put them in there because they didn't really exceed their value too much. So, for the most part, most of the guys really hit value. Only a couple really went off. This list here with Aldridge, these were the guys, like I said, I had it in my own personal player pool. The only way you can access this is if you click on the link down there to sign up for Draft Dashboard. A lot of really good picks, that I had last night on the draft dashboard. Anyway, Aldridge, yeah, I liked him. Pau Gasol was out 54-4. Had him in one of my lineups. Very good night from him. Steven Adams, I liked him. Not many people had him. 45.4 there against the Suns. Sneaky because he's been only getting about 28, 30 points. So 45.4 will take that. Karis LeVert, I loved him last night. 39.8. Another very good spot. He's been picking it up. Price will go up, unfortunately. Justice Winslow, not bad. 28-2. I'll take it on a night. Like I said, that wasn't too crazy. And Kelly Olynyk, I put him in there. 25-4. Like I said, nothing too crazy, but, didn't do too bad for you. So, like I said, if you want all of my personal player pool picks, you have to sign up through the link for Draft Dashboard. What I'm going to start doing here is I'm going to leave mostly, the cheap guys and the sleepers for the subs and give you, some of the chalk plays and the upper guys. But, yeah, if you want to sign up and get all my picks to get the sleepers, which there's a lot of them tonight, you're going to want in here on Draft Dashboard tonight. If you want all my sleeper picks, like I said, I have to sign up through the link. in the comment section. Duds, Carmelo Anthony. Yeah, he sucked 18-3. Batum, I told you how I was a little bit lower on him last night. If there was more games, I wouldn't have picked Batum, but I just put him in there. But obviously that didn't work. And then Russell just sucked with a 12.4 because, of course, Alan Crabb came out of nowhere and had a very good night. So, yeah, like I said, not the best night, but, look at the games that we had. Couldn't really choose from too many. So, yeah, anyway, real quick, if you want to look at the draft dashboard, like I said, on the lower right left corner, you're just going to go down. It's going to say watch players. If you are signed up through me, click on that. You got your top watch players, and then obviously it says watch Chris Fanduel Picks. Those are obviously my picks. You click on that, and you're going to get all of my players. Like I said, I do update this throughout the day, depending on injuries and stuff like that. So definitely going to want to have that tool. A lot of you guys have been signing up. And also, like I said, been working with Draft Dashboard. Like I said, awesome guys. Shout out to them. We have a couple more tools coming for you guys. Like I said, coming up here in the next couple weeks. Definitely excited for those tools. So you're definitely going to want to stick around for those. I think you guys are going to definitely like those tools. Going to make it a lot easier for you guys to understand. So, yeah, that is it. Anyway, let's get into today's slate. So for each position, I gave you 5 positions. Besides the center, I gave you 4. So you got 5 people at each position here for today's slate that I'm giving you. All right, anyway, we got Damian Lillard. Loving him tonight. Obviously, we know Curry's not going to play. Very, very close spread there. Let's go look at it. 221 in Golden State, only by 1. That doesn't happen often, so you're going to want to stack that game for sure. Obviously, it helps that Curry is out. Should lead Portland to a big game. I could honestly see 55, 60, maybe 65 at max from Lillard, but probably around that 50, 55 range for sure. I love some D-Lil tonight. I really like him. Upper range, not really anything. There's only, Paul up there. But mid-range, you got Eric Bledsoe. I think his ownership will be very low here tonight. Good for about 40 to 42 as normal. Facing, an easy Knicks team. Last time he faced them, I think he had 40 or 41. So at lower ownership, 7,600, I like him. I really do. Like I said, I don't think too many people are really going to have him here. So definitely put in some Bledsoe there tonight, in your GPP tournaments. Lonzo Ball is next. Probably a little bit cashy here. Nuggets DVP versus point guards is 23rd. Not bad. Jamal Murray is questionable, so keep an eye on that. For Will Barton, Gary Harris, if you want to use those two, if Murray is out, so keep that in mind. But yeah, I like Ball here. I think he should do pretty good. He had that one bad game, but bounced back the other night, and 7,500 price came down $500, which I love him at the 75 salary here. 39.7 against Orlando. I could see around 40 to 45 once again here against the Nuggets. I really think Lonzo's going to have a good one, so definitely put him in your lineup. Put Rajon Rondo in here. As we know, Anthony Davis, he's not officially announced out yet, but I'm pretty sure he's not going to play anyway. Unfortunately, not the best matchup against the Wizard. They're actually not too bad, so I don't know how many Pelicans I really want on here, but there's a lot of value, and a lot of usage to pick up from Anthony Davis. So anyway, Rondo is out, so that could mean 2 things. He could either start scoring a lot or he's just going to suck because he has no one to pass to. Who knows? But, I think you can put him in there about 30, 35 fantasy points here. Like I said, he's going to have to pick up the slack a little bit. He's not really known for a shooter, as we know, definitely known for an assist guy. But, I think he can get you a double-double here tonight if he plays correctly. But every time Rondo's out there, it's always a kind of a mystery. All right, and then I put TJ Augustine. He's still game time decision, but he's probable to play. Had a little bit of an ankle injury, but man, did the Magic have a lot of injuries pop up. I mean, my goodness, Fournier's going to be out. Gordon's going to be out. They have some injuries going on right now. So I think Augustine definitely picks it up. Like I said, for the most part, a pretty easy matchup here. Let me go look here. Facing Sacramento, like I said, I don't mind that. There's no total on that one. Probably be around a 209 maybe, but I could see 30, 35 from Augustine in this one. He's definitely capable of it. We've seen him doing it before. So, like I said, he should play. If not, obviously not going to play him. But I don't mind Augustine at all. For a cheaper guy. All right, shooting guard, top tier. I added Oladipo. Once again, I don't think this guy's ownership's going to be too high here. Like I said, lower ownership, very easy matchup once again against Atlanta. 53.5 last game against Atlanta. And I think he can get you 50, 55 in this one once again. So is he a must-have? No, he's not a must-have. I think you just put him in there if you have, if you're going a little bit different. But like I said, 50, 55, easy for Oladipo in this one. Upper range shooting guard, man, it's a pretty good stack here tonight. We got Bradley Beal, very easy matchup against Pelicans. They are ranked dead last against the shooting guard position, 8,600 and a high total. I like it. The only thing I'm a little worried about is Wizards blowing them out because of no AD, but I still really love Beal. Think he can get you 45 or 50 in this one. On the flip side, you got Drew Holiday. Actually, very tough matchup against Washington. They're very good against the shooting guard position, but like I said with Rondo, got to kind of carry the load here for the Pelicans since AD is probably going to be out here, 8,500. Honestly, if you had to pick, I'd probably go Beal over Holiday, but who knows? Every time when some big guys come out, Holiday always definitely performs. So yeah, definitely don't mind him. And one of my favorite picks here for sure is DeMar DeRozan here. Very high total, very close spread against the Houston Rockets. Rockets aren't really that good against shooting guard, middle of the road there. Harden, not the best defensive player. And DeRozan, I can see easy 45, 50 in this one. Very huge, very high upside, in this one. Only $8,200. So, I think he can get you almost about the same amount of points as a Holiday or Beal in this one for about $200-300 cheaper. So I really like DeRozan. I think he's one of my favorite shooting guards of the slate. And then obviously you got Mr. Lou Williams, a 230 total there against Cleveland. Very, very high total, as we know. Very close spread. He's always good for 40, 45 points. We know how Lou Williams is, loves to shoot the ball in 8,100. So if you had to pick, shoot DeRozan and Lou Williams. I don't mind that. Don't mind that combo if you have the money for to spend up there. So shooting guard definitely loaded tonight. Small forward. Obviously, you got LeBron James once again, 230 total against the Clippers. Very high total, good for 60 to 70, easy tonight. Definitely got to lock him in cash games. But honestly, I think his ownership will be a little bit lower because of Kevin Durant. Everyone's going to flock to him. We know how Durant does when Curry is out. He was just going bananas when Curry was out, I think, a couple months ago. So, I think James, honestly, he might get maybe 5 or 10 more points against 5 or 10 more points more than Kevin Durant. Durant, a little bit harder matchup for him against Portland, but he's going to have to carry the load here. So James definitely ownership a little bit lower because of Kevin Durant. Durant's going to flock a lot of ownership because of the Curry news. So, don't mind James at all. Like I said, maybe a little bit lower ownership than normal. Kevin Durant, obviously, as I said, Curry's out. Usage will definitely skyrocket. We saw how he did a couple months ago. Got a little chart here for you for Stephen Curry. So this is here, fantasy points when Steph Curry didn't play. Look at Kevin Durant, man. He skyrockets. 45.4 when Curry plays, and when he doesn't play, it goes up to 52.5. So you're definitely going to want a lot of Kevin Durant. McCall's not playing. Bell's out. Livingston, I really don't mind him in a GPP. I think he should be half decent. Don't mind Draymond. Points go up a little bit here, about 3 or 4. So definitely consider him. Klay Thompson surprisingly actually goes down when Curry's not playing. Caspi, his goes up. That's interesting. I don't know if he's going to play or not. But, Iguodala may not play. West is probably not going to play. Bell's out. McCall's out. So might have to consider Caspi there. And then, like I said, really good tool here. Usage when Curry's out. Look at Kevin Durant. 21 Curry's in and 24.6. Huge bump there when Curry is out. And Klay Thompson, like I said, very interesting. His usage goes up, but his points per game don't really go up when Curry's out. Very interesting. So I don't mind Klay Thompson. Maybe if you want to put him in there, not the best matchup against the Trailblazers, but maybe put him in there. Draymond, 11.4 when Curry's in, 13.8 when he's out. So definitely don't mind that. Like another thing, when Curry doesn't play the minutes, this is mostly just all the bench players here. All the starters mostly stay the same there. So, and then last thing I'm probably going to show you here, shots when Curry doesn't play. Kevin Durant goes from 16 to 20, Klay 15 to 17-1. So, and then Green 8.6 to 10. So yeah, when Curry is out, it definitely affects the starters. And as you see, it definitely affects Kevin Durant the most. So, yeah, you're going to want to put KD in there. Definitely thought I'd, show you guys that. I think you definitely enjoy that little extra news right there. So, yeah, Kevin Durant for sure, like him. Mid-range here, moving on to small forward, mid-range. Reggie Bullock, I like him. Easy matchup here against Chicago. As we know, they're not a good defense. Good for 25 to 30, 5,600. One of those guys that, like I said, not a big upside, but if you're looking for a steady 25 to 30, I think you can easily get it from Bullock here. Once again, Bojan Bogdanovic. I like putting him in here. As we know, Atlanta sucks at small forward. Always like picking on him. Good for 30 to 34 fantasy points. I think he's another, good guy to get you, 30 to 34 here. Kelly Oubre, I think he's in play only if Otto Porter is officially announced out. We don't know if he's out or not. Also, if Porter is out, that's going to help out Satoransky. That's going to help out Bradley Beal a little bit, Markieff Morris. So definitely watch that Otto Porter news. But, yeah, Oubre, really like him if Porter is out. If Porter's in, not going to put in Oubre. Moving on to power forward, no studs. Upper range, though, Griffin. Very easy matchup. I do think he might go a little overlooked here. Detroit may blow them out, but I don't know. I think the Bulls may stay in this one for a little bit. But anyway, easy matchup. Chicago ranked 22nd against power forward. Griffin, he's been pretty hot around, 40, 45 fantasy points last couple games. So 8,600, I think that's a good spot for Griffin. Tobias Harris, I love this dude. Averaging 52 points the last two games. He's been on fire here. Very high total. As I told you, Cleveland ranked 28th against power forward. 8,400, I think you put him in there. Harris or Griffin. I think Harris in the cash game because he's going to be a little bit more popular, but I don't know. I kind of like Griffin too, but probably leaning a little bit towards Harris, a little bit more than Griffin, but still both of them good spots here. Next, we got Larry Nance. Once again, Clippers not too good against power forward. 2 straight double-doubles. Usage rate ever since he got in the starting lineup has gone up, and 7,800 is his price tag. Yeah, I love all three of those guys. I really, really do. Mid-range, Kyle Kuzma. Ingram's still out. Obviously, he's going to be starting at the small forward position. I do like that. I was going to put in Randall, but I don't like that because Millsap's not a bad defender. And ever since Millsap came back, Nuggets are pretty good against power forwards. So decided to put in Kuzma. I think, $1,100 or $1,200 cheaper than Randall. So, yeah, like Kuzma for about 35 to 40 in this one. Had to add him. Nikola Mirotic, as we keep seeing. Anthony Davis is out. Usage will go up a little bit, 6,700. So he might get you 30, 35. Like I said, not the most ideal matchup for him, but maybe add a couple of those Pelicans in there. Center position stud, Andre Drummond, just like Griffin, very low ownership, I think. Very easy matchup. Chicago ranks 26th for centers. I don't think a lot of people are going to flock to Drummond because they're going to have a little bit of LeBron. They're going to have a lot of Kevin Durant. So I think Drummond goes a little bit under-owned because a lot of people are going to spin down on that center position tonight. So if you want to, maybe get, step away from the crowd and, get someone that's not going to be high-owned, Andre Drummond, I think he's in a good spot and get you, as we know, 50, 55 fantasy points here tonight. All right, upper range, Nikola Vucevic. As I just mentioned, a lot of injuries for the Magic. Gordon's going to be out. Like I said, Fournier's out. Usage is probably going to go up a little bit. Not too afraid of the Sacramento Kings' defense. Willie Cauley, I think he's going to be out once again. They got a couple injuries, so Vucevic in a pretty good spot. Like I said, ownership, his shouldn't be too high either. Good for about 45 to 50 in this one. May hit just under 5 times, but yeah, I really don't mind some Vucevic. Enes Kanter, low ownership, good for about 38 to 40. 3 straight games with double-doubles. And last game, he faced Milwaukee, which is, I think, about a month ago, but 19 points, 16 rebounds. 6,900. I love him. I mean, let's go look at him. I think he's in a very good spot here tonight. And once again, I don't think his ownership should be too high. I really like Kanter. Out of all these centers, I think he's probably my favorite just because of his price. And, 38 to 40, that's looking pretty good. So, yeah, man, Kanter's been pretty hot, 45, 39, 38. Definitely not too bad there. Shoot, why not put him in there again? I think you're going to, like I said, get low ownership out of him. Then last but not least, I got Dedmon here. Last game against Indiana, had 40.3, 5,800. I'd probably go Kanter if you can. But like I said, another guy's ownership shouldn't be too high. maybe put him in there. His minutes are always up and down, so that's the big question mark with Dedmon. But as you see there, just about a week and a half ago, 40.3 there. And, not bad. 20, 21, that's a little bad. But double-double against Toronto, 38. So kind of a hit-and-miss kind of a guy, but maybe he gets you 30, 35 here tonight and maybe takes off for you. So, yeah, definitely not too shabby there. So as normal, like I said, here are my picks. And, the best thing to do is go to the optimizer and you just optimize a lineup. Like I said, it'll definitely leave you some salary on the table just because it wants you to create your own lineup. And, it will add a lot of the players that I have watched. Like I said, a very good tool. I'll just go show you here very, very quickly. Showed you before, but once again, I'll show you here. All right, there we go. Like I said, leaves a little bit on the table, but like I said, I like it because, like I said, if you don't want Theodosic, 8 upgrades available, and then they always show you, what's available for you. So if you want Satoransky, I mentioned him, maybe put him in there, just change some guys there. So anyway, a lot of you guys have been asking about it. I haven't been really giving you guys a lineup. So anyway, let's just go plug in some players for you because, like I said, a lot of you guys really missed me plugging in some players here. So anyway, I'm going to go put in Kevin Durant. I like him here. Center position, I like Kanter. I really do like Enes Kanter tonight. I told you one of my favorite plays. Like I said, I'm not going to put in any of my sleeper picks for you because, leaving that for the premium subscribers. But just plugging in some of the big guys that I like. I think, like I said, Harris. If you can go Larry Nance, I put him in there. If you can't, a little bit of Kyle Kuzma in there. As I mentioned, like I said, Augustine, so kind of game time decision, but he's leaning toward probable. Maybe put him in there. Got to get Damian Lillard in there, and that obviously drops your price quite a bit, and then maybe put in some DeRozan or something like that. So anyway, like I said, that's kind of what I'm looking at. Really want Kevin Durant, Lillard. I love that combo in there. If I can get DeRozan, I'll put him in there. But if not, it's not going to kill me, but I really like him. Like I said, don't mind Harris, Kuzma, and Enes Kanter. Those are all pretty good options there. So, yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking at. Like I said, if you want my sleepers and some of my other picks, you have to sign up through Draft Dashboard, which is in the link in the comment section below. Also, if you sign up, you get a free 7-day trial. And as I said, we got a couple updates that we are working on in the upcoming weeks that I really think you guys are going to enjoy to make it a little bit easier and, more enjoyable for you guys. So, yeah, definitely sign up for that. If you want our premium lineups, $40 per month for NBA. Like I said, we won once again last night, and tonight's going to be a good night, so I think you're going to want in on it. Yeah, if you want in, website will be in the comment section. Click on it, and we'll get you all signed up on premium lineups. Also, if you want to follow and hit us up on Twitter, we will have that down there for you as well. So, yeah, I think that is it. It's going to be a very, very, very good night. Really, really going to enjoy it. Probably going to bet a little bit more here than I did last night. So, yeah. I think that does it. Like I said, if you guys want the rest of my picks and my sleepers, which you're going to want tonight, definitely click on that link and you will automatically get my sleeper picks and stuff like that. So that is it. Hopefully everyone enjoys this Friday. Like I said, going to be a good slate, and we'll definitely see you guys all here on Saturday.